Okay, so what we're looking at here is some beads that I've been working on. This is greenware. That means that the clay has not been fired. It's dry. It's becoming very dry, which would then become bone, bone dry, and it's not cold to the touch. So once your piece is not cold to the touch, that means that most of the moisture has been dried out of the clay. But getting back to this, so we have bisqueware. It's been fired. It's hard. It's already turned to stone. And then we just have really hard, dry mud. Okay, greenware. So you're going to make a variety of beads. They could be elongated, and they could be like this, very bulky and blocky. They could also be geometric, square, triangle, whatever you'd like to do. And then sometimes, even if the beads or the pieces start breaking off, you can still come in here and scrape and soften up some edges and make them look very bone-like. And also we can do coiling the clay, making it look like a little strip of a snake, and then coil the clay and smooth it out in the back, and you can make some beadworks this way that could be a bit more ornate. An example of that here, fired, is right here, right? You can see that this is a coil and it's been fired. Same thing here, right? The tools that we're going to be using, that I'm going to provide, is we have some copper pipe tools that we can use, right? We also have your needle tool that you can use, your felt knife, right? You have your wooden spatula here, sponge, a cup of water, and this rope right here, this little piece of rope right here. This is going to be the guide. In other words, we can't make any beads that cannot go through, that the rope cannot go through. This, of course, is a very nice hole. Any kind of bead can go through it. It also is nice, and it's going to hang like this, right? These might be too small. See, this is where you have to be careful. These might be too small. I mean, it could still fit in there, right? You can still put it in there. Actually, it's not that bad. But you can see that everybody's going to get a nice little piece of rope like this, and so that way you can use this as a guide during your greenware. Now, the thing about when we're making beads out of clay and letting them dry is that they will shrink when we put them in the kiln and fire them to bisqueware, which is the first firing. So you always got to make this hole just a little bit bigger than the diameter of the macrame string that we're going to be using. And so basically, even if we use this tool or your pencil to make the hole, you're still going to have to rub your bead to widen the hole larger than a pencil diameter.